Hi friends, I'm John Laspina here, Carnivore Teacher. I'm not going to talk about beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, but I'm just wearing the shirt because I like the shirt. Thanks, Dr. Berry. I'm going to talk about headaches. If you get a headache, what is causing the headache? And there are many possible causes for headaches, and I learned one of them a while ago, and that was candles. If you burn candles around the house, inside, you're putting particulates in the air, and a lot of people get headaches from those particulates, and I was one of them, I found out. As soon as I stopped the beautiful vanilla scented candle, all this stuff, I got a lot of them as gifts, and I would put them out when friends and relatives came over, and sometimes I didn't, I just put them out because I liked the smell. I had headaches every time. So if you do burn candles and you get headaches, that might be the cause. Another possible cause of headaches could be electrolyte deficiency. You're not getting enough sodium, potassium, or magnesium. Make sure that you're supplementing with a good supplement of those electrolytes. Just read labels, salt your food to taste, and you should be okay with electrolytes. Another possibility of having a headache could be just dehydration. You're not drinking enough water. Drink more water, preferably with electrolytes, and your headache will go away. You could be just dehydrated. A big one, and this happened to me when I drank coffee, is if you're a coffee drinker and you're not getting enough caffeine, you're going to give yourself a vasodilation headache. In our brains, we have a lot of veins. And when we drink coffee, the caffeine constricts the veins in our head. And then when we don't have enough caffeine or we stop, those veins dilate. They go back to normal size. And in the process, they're pressing on our brain and it causes a headache. Pretty bad one. So if you're a coffee drinker and you have 1 or 2 cups of coffee in the morning and you have a cup of coffee in the afternoon, if you stop that cup of coffee in the afternoon, you might get a headache that night because your body's used to that amount of caffeine. So if you want to get off of coffee, I have a coffee stopping video. I'll link it here, and you're welcome to try weaning yourself off of the caffeine. Another possible cause for a headache could be nicotine. If you smoke or vape or chew, you're giving yourself a chemical called nicotine. Nicotine is very similar to glucose in the way that it glycates our cells when we eat too much glucose. I don't know if you knew that. And nicotine is also very addictive. You give yourself a lot of nicotine and then stop, and your body goes through withdrawal. You get irritable. You may have diarrhea. You may feel achy. Your body wants more nicotine, and part of those side effects is a really bad headache. So if you smoke, if you vape, if you chew, and you want to wean yourself off of the nicotine, do that. They sell patches, they sell gum, they sell the lozenge. You can take the milligrams and know a number and get yourself slowly off of nicotine and stop, because there isn't one single positive benefit to nicotine or smoking, vaping, or chewing. So, plus you'll save a lot of money and you won't have a headache. Artificial sweeteners. If you got yourself off of sugar, but you replaced it with monk fruit or stevia or allulose or erythritol or any of the other artificial sugars, like the kind that's in Diet Coke, Splenda, what's the other one? Aspartame, they can cause a headache. Especially Splenda and aspartame. They can give a lot of people problems in the head, in the brain. The other artificial sweeteners can give a headache. I know me personally, my body chemistry is different than everybody else's. I get a raging headache if I have any stevia at all. Little tiny bit of stevia, and it hurts for the whole day. If I have a lot of stevia, I'm debilitated for several days. I found out that because molecularly, stevia is very similar to ragweed. And as a kid, I was seriously allergic to ragweed pollen. So in my body chemistry, I can't take stevia at all. Monk fruit, I used to use monk fruit sweetener. If I have too much of that, I get a headache. Trial and error. Do an experiment. The best way to prevent headaches is to eat the proper human diet: beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. I always say beef, lamb, pork, poultry, fish, and eggs to include more. Cooking only in animal fats, getting good sleep, managing stress by doing mindfulness, boxed breathing, meditation, prayer, and movement, exercise. I go to the gym. I ride my bicycle. When you do all these layers of good health, The only reason you should get a headache is maybe you came down with COVID or a cold or the flu, which you don't usually come down with because your body's so strong. But if you do catch it, that would be the only reason you have a headache. You won't be getting a headache because you're not dehydrated. You don't have enough electrolytes. You're not burning candles. You're not taking artificial sweeteners. You don't have any nicotine. You don't have any caffeine. Stress can do it too. Managing stress. I mentioned that, but that's important. So headaches. This video was all about some of the things that can cause a headache that you may not be aware of. If you found this video helpful, please click the thumbs up. Tell me in the comments what was helpful about this video. I know that when I discovered the thing about candles, I was like, whoa, and my candle headaches went away. I stopped burning candles. So, thank you to whoever put that out there. Hopefully you heard something today that can help you. Have a great day.